It's Saturday morning. I've actually come home. I've already been out first thing this morning, go to the gym. It's now about 8:30 or something, so I got an early start. I'm going out again with my brother because we want to do a walk around Western Seafront. So I'm going to meet up with him and then go for a walk. So we're actually at the bottom of Grove Park. I'm going to take a walk through the park. I like that. So going through, there's a little fountain area just around there. You can just about see the little splurt coming up. So a little fountain area. Go and take a look. If there's fish still alive in there, it's always a surprise because it's one of the biggest trash heaps around. Hey, can you see that? There are fishies in there. Oh my god, they're still alive. It's a pretty nice park. They've done a lot of, they do a lot to kind of keep it neat and tidy. And a lot of donated benches and donated trees and all sorts of little hangy plant things that are hanging up without any plants hanging from them. And to the side, that house that you can just see is the mayor's house. It's mainly mayoral offices now and places to visit guests to the town. Not a bad little place actually, considering the amount of work he does. I can't actually think of any work that he does, but it's a nice place nonetheless. We have memorials here for Her Majesty's forces, going back to World War II. Beautiful statue. Just wanted to point out on the HM Forces thing, that's the coat of arms for Weston. This is the back end of the park. Up there's actually a small little children's play area, and there's a pondy sort of area back that way. There's squirrels. Usually there's squirrels. There's usually a lot of squirrels. Must all be roadkill by now. I don't know. So I was talking to my brother about basically being scared in the woods, and he said, was it because I was scared of a god-sucking maniac? Now, of a lot of terminology that I've heard, I haven't really heard the term god-sucking maniac before. Come here, Buddha, want a blowjob? A while back, that was a torn down area, turned into a redevelopment. The fun thing is, that's the area that hits the highest tide, and it's right on the sea. That's great. Back up that way, there's a little other development called Close Manila Place. When they were building it, they were naming it Miranda. Yeah, naming it Miranda. Really bad time they chose the name as well. We're actually at the north end of Weston. Actually heading towards what's known as Sand Bay area, Custoke area, and we're actually in the Westcliff area. I just know that we're near where Westcliff. Is for the art department for the college. Yet another pond, and yet more surprisingly alive fish. The Royal Pier Hotel, another area of Weston, completely gutted by fire a little while back. We had a random spate of just fires occurring, and trashing local attractions, local hotels. We had the pier go, and hotels here. Webbington always catches fire. I think it's actually built from fire, and its actual natural state is a flame. Out there, we have one of the islands that is just off Weston. That's Steepholm. Steepholm has a load of seagulls, so you could recreate the birds on that. But over there, I don't know if you can see that little island. If any of you have seen Torchwood, that's Flatholm. They mention it. Just beyond there is Cardiff. And that's what's known around here as the old pier. It's Birnbeck Island. It's a Victorian island. It's an old traditional pier, in that there's a stone island just beneath it, and they built the buildings on top of it. The whole building is in disrepair. It's under a conservation order, which actually means if they want to rebuild it, they have to use all natural material, all the materials that would have been used in the old time, which involves a lot of stuff that people just don't want to spend out the money for. All the timbers and all the metals that would have to be replaced, and the decorative things. They wouldn't allow for anything new to be added. So basically, it's been in disrepair for ages because we in the UK have this nasty habit of hating changing old stuff because it's crap, and keeping it that way and hindering our own progress. If we zoom in, okay, all those buildings you can see are completely torn down. They're in complete disrepair. The thing at the front, the red doors, is the lifeguard station where they used to run the lifeboat speedboats from. But it's now unsafe for them to get out there, which sucks. So in the distance, that's the that's the southern end of the beach, all the way down there. I'm at the very far northern end. Down here, the beach basically consists of cliff and rocks and water. So that's where we were, up that end. We're just a little further down. We're at the area Anchorhead, which is the north end of like the Marine Parade. Main Weston Beach is back that way. Just down here you've got the RNLI, Royal National Lifeboat Institute, which is a charity for the lifeboat people. We have Cave Cove Cafe, small little cafe that does just sweets and ice cream. Also has a little shack for doing for selling shells, beach shells and stuff. And down here, down here we got the Pebble Beach, which is nice. Tide comes in quite a way. It's a nice little picnic spot at times. There are a load of these little wooden plinths, glyphs, statues put up. There's some all along the seafront, all along Marine Parade, and nice little arty things.